Alright guys, welcome to the video today. Today's video is going to be a collab with David from FishVisions. So today's video, whoa, there's a blue jay that just flew in my backyard. It's really pretty. So he's gonna be doing a tour of all of his animals. So I'm gonna get right into that.
What's going on, guys? My name is David. My channel is FishVisions, and I'm currently filming a tour for you guys here on PWill's Reef channel. So we're basically gonna do a collab. If you wanna see her sort of tour, you can go to my channel. And if you wanna stick around for my tour, please stick around and watch till the end of this video. But today, I'm basically gonna be showing you my ponds, my fish tanks, my animals that I have around here. A lot of you probably don't know me, but if you do, you came from my channel, thank you so much. But this is my backyard. We got about a 1/4 acre. Now let's kind of go over sort of the stuff we have out here. Now right here is actually my 8x11 aquascape pond. I built this myself a few years ago. We got a fake alligator right there. He's there to scare away the birds. We got some live plants. We got a nice little skimmer over here. Now, I had actually gotten quite a few expensive koi for this pond, and they ended up dying. And I didn't know what was wrong because my water testing kit it showed my water was perfectly fine, but there was actually a disease in this pond which doesn't show up on testing kits. So we ended up buying a 50-pound bag of salt, and I basically added an entire 50-pound bag of salt in here, so it raised the salt content enough to where it will basically kill any kind of disease that's in there. So I think I'm waiting for the ammonia just to go down a little bit, and then I'll be adding more fish. But we did recently get some fish, 2 fish for this 1,000-gallon pool pond. Now this tarp is kind of, temporary right now. Now the water has actually gone a little bit green just because sometimes this tarp falls down, but the water itself, if we get down here, is crystal clear. It's just a small thin coat of algae that's on here. It's not gonna damage the fish. It's not really gonna hurt them at all. I've actually tested this pond and it's perfectly safe for fish. Now we actually have 2 big channel catfish in here. There's actually one, you can see them right there. I'll be showing you some GoPro shots of some of these catfish, but they are actually pretty big. And I haven't seen them eat. I'm pretty much just throwing pellets in here, hoping that they do. But they're alive, so that's good. So we got the aquascape pond and the pool pond. That's pretty much all we have in my backyard. Now we can head up to my room where I got some fish, reptiles, amphibians, I guess. All right, let's go. My room's a little messy right now, so you can see a tank back there. So I'll be showing you some nice spicy clips. This is one of my favorite fish I've ever owned. It's really cool. I recently did this sort of aquascape for the tank. The filter is actually hidden inside of here. I use API products. Video not sponsored, but that video where I set this up was. And I use this API products, got this whole tank all nice, cycled, all ready and started. And I went and bought some Anubia, some Java ferns. I got an old moss ball back there, some grass. And I think Lightning's enjoying it. I honestly think it's doing really well. Now why he's actually up here by this corner is because I always feed him. You can see there's a little bit of food on this corner on the glass, but maybe I can shove it in a little there. But he always goes here because that's right where I feed him because it's away from the filter. Now we can start over here to our Pac-Man frog, which I've gotten semi-recently. This is the video and thumbnail for it. It's a whole setup video. I did a video on getting him and then a separate one on actually buying him and putting him in. I have a setup video and a buying video anyways. So here it is. Let me grab my little phone light. Now he's actually been avoiding me for about a day. I currently don't know where he is hiding, but here's the entire setup. I got a water bottle to where I can fill up his water easily. He has a little wood. I got some moss right down there in the corner. His old hiding spot right there, that little hole right there. Now I don't know where he currently is. Now, let's see if we can get him. He is not in the pot, but I don't know where he is and I don't want to collapse any sort of dirt on him. So hopefully we'll be able to find him later. So this is actually my bearded dragon red. His nose is getting a little bit of shed in right here, but he's a fairly big bearded dragon. It might actually be a she, not 100% sure. I just never got into it that far. Got a 40-gallon breeder. I'll just say it's a he, but he'll chomp on some mealworms right over there. So almost the second to last animals that we have for this tour is actually my 2 baby turtles. One is actually a red belly cooter and the other is a yellow belly slider. So let's go see him. I need to get some glass cleaner for this part, but here is the entire tank. This is actually a 30-gallon tall. When I bought this, they said it was a 30-gallon long, so I thought it was gonna be bigger. This is basically the same size as the 20-gallon that was originally on this stand. So when I bought this, I was surprised that this tank fit on here. So they told me it was longer than it was, but either way, they can get some more water. And here they are. I think, there we are, there's the red belly cooter. You can see right there with the red belly. that is Liv, and Maddie is the yellow belly slider right there. Now they need to eat, which we'll do in a sec, but they gotta hide. They got a little sand and rock substrate. I feed them outside of the tank, so there's hardly any risk of them getting impacted. There is one neon tetra in here that I've had for a long time. There he is. It just went back there, but got a nice solid canister filter. It's doing really well. So, you know, I use this just to keep the ammonia low in the tank. That's a little too much water. But you'll get a little cup of water from your tank, and I'll grab one turtle. This is Liv, the red belly cooter, one of my favorites. She, at an adult age, should get about 12 to 16 inches plus. Now, I currently use the My Turtle Store hatchling because they're still small enough to eat sort of a hatchling pellet. So I'll throw some in right there, and that should be good. She'll just be chomping right there. It'll take them only about 30 seconds. While they're doing that, this is actually my Russian tortoise, Hawkeye. Now, we actually need to redo this setup soon. Need to get new dirt, new repti bark, maybe a few new hides because he's at, oh, what was that him? He's right there in the front. Come here, buddy. Don't bite me. She's really, I don't know if it's a he or her actually. A couple years old, Russian tortoise right here. Pretty healthy, I would say. I got her when she was just about the size of a quarter, I think. But this is Hawkeye. I named it Hawkeye because the guy that sold it to me, is that his name? I don't know if it was his real name or just like his nickname, but his name was Hawkeye. So I'm named after the guy who sold it to me. All right, so Maddie is done, and I'll just pull it over. I believe I have a 10.0 UVB, and I think it's 100, 110, 120 watt ceramic bulb. So I leave that on 24/7. And this stays on during the day and I turn it off at night. Now I actually have a 30-gallon tank with a stand in my garage. Now I know this is PWill's video, but like comment down below. Here's the photo of the tank. What do you guys think that I should put in this 30-gallon? I was thinking of some salt water. I know she does some salt water, so salt water 30-gallon could be pretty good. I think 30 is a good starting tank for it. But I may end up moving to Florida in a couple years, who knows, like, because it's the future, don't know it yet. Oh, there's a lizard right here. I used to always catch these lizards. They used to be scared of me. Lizard, come. Oh, okay, he's under this cooler. Come here, buddy. Okay, I'll let you stay. But also with pool ponds over there, you know, they're not meant to last. We have hot summers and semi-cold winters. Like we can reach down to 30s and 40s, possibly in the winter. 40s easily in the winter at night. So that may actually have been taken down eventually, and we may build a wood, like a 10 by 10 wood pond. I'll pop a picture of what it would look like, but we'll have this in-ground aquascape pond where I'm gonna be raising some smaller koi, which I'll be getting soon, so stay tuned for that. But that pond may end up going in the near future. Oh, and I forgot, we got Carly. Hello, doggy. The lizard's back. He's back. So to extend this video a little longer, for you guys to get to know me a little better, for one, you can follow my Instagram at FishVisions. It's FishVisions on every platform. I asked some people for some questions for them to ask me to show you on her video here. So let's get to a little Q&A. All right, guys, so it's been a little while, probably been a few hours. So let's go and check and see just a couple of comments that we got. So here we're gonna pull them up for Instagram. We're gonna put the screen, what they say right over here. So first one, Real Kate, get a peninsula cooter whenever you have the space. That'd be dope. A peninsula cooter, get a little bit bigger. I'm not sure what climate they need because I need to eventually keep it outside. So they need to handle, you know, some warmer and some colder temperatures. But, you know, we have a red belly cooter, so maybe, you know, close enough. From Olivia, favorite saltwater fish. I can't remember the name, it's like Emperor or something. I'll put it up here on the screen. But they get like bigger and not as pretty when they get older, at least to me. But that's my favorite. What exercises do you mainly focus when you go to the gym? I've been hitting the gym a lot lately. If you follow me on Instagram, you'd know that. I mainly do a bit of everything. Mainly I like to focus on like two parts, like legs or abs one day, or back and biceps, or chest and triceps, or something like that for different days. Best state you've been to? Florida, obviously. What's your favorite type of fish? Currently in Arapaima. Why do you do what you do? Now that's a good one. It's kind of hard to explain because I've done this for a while now and I don't think about this as often as probably I should. I like filmmaking, I like filming. If some of you may know, I work for Ryan Esquerdo, this YouTuber right here. And I work for him now, which is why I'm not posting as consistently. And I'll be on his channel eventually a lot more in maybe a year or two, possibly within that time frame. And also possibly coming up sooner than later. But I like to have my love for animals, mixed with having a part-time job here on YouTube, mixed with if I can educate people while I do this, or if they can learn from my mistakes, then that's a plus, so that they don't make the same mistakes I have. And just the combination of filmmaking, which I love, which is why I love working and editing for Ryan. Last one from Pyrotoad, favorite reptile. I probably don't own my favorite reptile yet. I've wanted a blue tongue skink for a while. That's gonna be a cool one in the future I'd like to get. All right guys, so that's pretty much all I got for now. That's all I got in here. I'm gonna be getting some more koi from my pond once the ammonia goes a little bit further, but if you haven't subscribed to me, you can go over, click the link in the description and go do that. And also, for some reason, if you're not, maybe you came over from my channel, if you're not subscribed to PWill's Reef here, make sure you do that, and I will see you guys possibly later, maybe an in-person collab someday in Texas, but for the future. But I will see you guys later.
Alright guys, thanks for watching that. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure to go subscribe to FishVisions up here and down below as well. Very cool channel, and he has some pretty cool stuff. So thanks for watching the video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see y'all back in the next video.